and saving runs. Here's Milnes in again. Potts plays a lovely shot here off the back foot. He's going to get 4 through the covers.
Comes White. Oh, and that is the end of Potts for 31. Middle stump has gone. Yorked, I think. White comes in. Hogg's bowled. Hogg goes for a 4th ball duck. There's the bowling point.
Matthew Revis has been sent down to 3rd man, and Raine has got this one away aerially for 6. Don Best was interested for a moment or two, but he's flicked that one away beautifully off his legs.
Milnes then round the wicket from the football stand end, bowls, and that's turned by Raine out towards deep mid-wicket. Is he going to come back for a second? He is. Is he going to get to his 100? Ghaffari goes down the far end and nearly collides with Milnes, and Raine has got there. He punches the air in delight. What a performance from Ben Raine. This has been 100 runs. It's come roughly 100 balls, 10 4s and 5 6s. Well done, Ben Raine. Round the wicket to Lyth. Lyth drives that one. That's 4. That's a nice shot. Over-pitched, just wide of off stump, and bang.
Here comes Raine. Into Bean. Bean struck on the pad, and that looked a lot more likely. It looked as though it might just be playing slightly across the line.
Potts comes in, and he plays this out through the covers. This should go for 4. Ghaffari's chasing after it, but he's not going to get it. Ghaffari's hat flies off his head as he heads towards the boundary rope.
Final ball of the session. Ghaffari in. Lyth defends and can now walk off, knowing they'll be walking back out there in about 40 minutes' time, with Yorkshire on 28 for 1.
Right-handed batsman for Yorkshire, pushes out onto the offside. He steers that actually behind point, just uses the pace of the ball, opens the face of the bat, and that one goes all the way down.
And bowling now a ball that swings in towards Lyth. That's a beautiful shot. Agarwal on strike, and they've just brought a man in a catching position at short extra cover there, but he's not going to come into play here, because that's a lovely shot off the legs of Mayank Agarwal. Hogg, and that's flicked away square on the leg side. Lovely shot again by Agarwal, just like we were saying in the...
Comes in again, 3 slips waiting, driven back up the pitch. Oh, it's a good shot. Potts, I think, might have got a hand to that. There's a chase up towards the Howard stand, but Leeds can't get there. Here comes Potts again. Lyth weight, 64 for 1. That's pushed away through the covers by Lyth on his toes. Terrific shot again there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yep.
Yeah.
That's cut away by Agarwal, and he's placed that nicely beyond second slip.
For him, that's short and outside the off stump. It's cut by Adam Lyth. It's on the practice wickets now towards the western terrace, and once it gathers some momentum, the ball there.
Raine round the wicket, short ball. Oh, pinged by Adam Lyth to take him to 50, and a great way to do so as well. As Martin was saying, he's hurt Durham in the past with 4 previous tons. Last time I saw him, don't think he had much of that at Ripon races a few years ago. As Raine bowls, and that's angled down through 3rd man by Agarwal. 4 runs. His leg spin from the Howard stand end to Lyth, who steps back, and he's given that one some hammer. Away through mid-wicket for 4 runs. What can Ghaffari come up with? Oh, what can Agarwal come up with? Beautiful use of feet and a glorious stroke down the ground. A lofted drive for 6 runs, and a tremendous way to bring up your first half century for the White Rose.
In T20, you're throwing your hands at it.
Okay, and he's throwing his hands at this one. That's a beautiful shot between Ben Raine and Alex Lyth.
And find out what they do.
Yeah, oh, Agarwal has got hold of this one. That's gone many a mile before it bounces. Felt a couple of big moments to me as Adam Lyth drives wide of Alex Lyth, who can't get down for that. Lovely shot once again from Yorkshire's opener. 69 to him now with that boundary, and 135 for 1.
And he's another example of that, and he's again
And that is the end of Adam Lyth, a ball that has looped up and been taken eventually by Matthew. Yeah, short ball here. Nicely played by Agarwal. He's got that away wide of gully for 4 through third man. That was travelling as well.
Ghaffari bowling here. Oh, again after that, Wharton's come down the track. Agarwal, sorry, has come down the track and absolutely hammered that one into the football stand for 6. So that was 46.1 overs for the 150, and there's another 6 from Agarwal again. Well, after being dispatched into the stand to 23, Agarwal comes down the track at him this time, and that's a full toss which is stumped along the floor for 4 past mid-on.
That's down the leg side from Hogg this time, and well, it's a glance away for 4.
Agarwal on 91 cuts that down towards third man. That's a nice shot. It's going to go for 4. There's nobody there. Races over the rope and comes to rest next to the big roller just down to our right. Into ball from the football stand end. Agarwal goes down the track at him and he's hoiked that to cow corner for a pretty ugly 6, but it's a 6 that takes him to his first century for Yorkshire, and he goes to 101 with an injured arm, raises his bat to the stadium, takes his helmet off.
Here he goes again, another 4, delicate shot, allowing the ball to turn outside the off stump and playing it really late.
Ghaffari comes in again, and that's a wideish delivery to Agarwal, and he cuts it hard for 4.
Very much so. See it so often, because it looks almost as if he can score off every ball at the moment. That's another delightful shot from Agarwal at the moment. That's driven up towards mid-on by Agarwal, and that will be the tea interval. It's been a really good session for Yorkshire.
So far, so good, as James Wharton is out. Just played it into the deck, and it's clipped, I think, either the bail or just shaved leg stump, and the bail has come off.
Rhodes is in again. Agarwal plays that, and that's been a really profitable area for him today. That one was a bit more streaky than some that we've seen going through that. It was a really great night.
Here comes Raine. Bairstow's gone. Johnny Bairstow has gone. He's got a nick to that delivery from Ben Raine.
Rhodes bowls, that's away for 4. It was a half volley outside of off stump, and Revis has driven it through the gap on the offside.
In the 41st over, as Potts bowls to Agarwal, who's going to help himself to a nicely played square leg. And he's going to bowl short at Agarwal, who decided that he's going to go through the offside instead then. He's going to load up the onside, offering to peek its head out from behind that cloud now. That's nicely played, Matthew Revis. We've given a few pats on the back to Mayank Agarwal in terms of how he's played backward of square on the offside.
Here's Potts again, short again. Agarwal's in behind it, and he's got that away again off the meat of the bat, I think.
What
Yep.
on earth are these tactics about?
Here's Potts, short again, pulled through the leg side. That's racing away. The applause is because that will bring up his 150. It's fielded out on the boundary edge by Beddingham. But, well, what a knock this has been. 151 not out from 176 balls for Agarwal. It's been absolutely outstanding.
Rhodes again, bowls. And that's fired out through the covers. Hogg can't get there, it's 4 runs. And at this rate, Yorkshire will be in the lead by the end of the night.
None for 43 with his right arm over. Full toss, same answer, pretty much. Straight down the ground from your man Agarwal.
Agarwal on 175. Ghaffari bowls to him, that's a 6, or is it going to be out? Oh, Clark's caught him.
It's out. Did speak too soon.
Clark has caught him.
65 behind, and Hill drives up the ground. There's a parry, a left-handed parry.
Going to go for 4, is
And
it?
that's going to go for 4 up towards the Howard stand. It does indeed. So first ball, Hill's forward.
And Rhodes 14 overs, 1 maiden, none for 43. And the final ball of the day is going to go for runs. As Revis just leans on that, plays it through mid-wicket. So he will finish day 2 on 28 not out.